And good morning. Time to wake up on what's going to be a wet day. Well, sort of. About 11 o'clock. We'll tell more later. JC?
It's Fat Tuesday. If y'all didn't know that, we got our beads on all this morning. We kept our shirts on, didn't we, Frank?
Yep.
That's right. Hey, good morning. I'm Jamie Cooper. Thank y'all for getting up with us on Fat Tuesday all across the great world today. Join me today for that. Tom McAlister knows all about it. Tim from Tim's Cajun Kitchen and his dog Gage. Good morning, Tim.
Good morning.
Yeah, roll tide.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Tim's supplying us with beads this morning. He didn't bring us a lot of stuff to eat because it's coming in today, but he's going to be open for breakfast starting soon. We'll talk with Tim in just a little bit about that. Now, one thing I'm going to talk about in just a moment, Frank is on the phone, 230-4988. You can text Gloria, 603-4848. Tim's going to be open for breakfast, so he brought some whipped cream. Just to happen to have it sitting here on my newest favorite book. The new Sports Illustrated. I got it yesterday over at Publix. It's about 700 pages of nothing but reading material.
Well, Frank went through it pretty quick.
And it's some good stuff. We'll talk more about that in just a moment, too. A lot of stuff going on today. Gloria's got some special guests, plus City Council President Harold Wells should join us later on this morning after that City Council meeting last night. And the Jessica Elkins girls are going to be here later on. Talk about that pageant coming up here real soon. They'll be with us, so we'll have all that coming up. But if you got something going on that we need to know about on Fat Tuesday, and Tim will explain what Fat Tuesday means in just a moment. And we'll give a shout out to his competition in just a little bit too. Roll Tide, Donnie and Marie. But we'll talk more about y'all in just a moment too. Let's get it cranking with the weather because I'm thinking it may be going to rain later. And I'm going to go look at this magazine.
You guys have already been through that magazine several times. They seem to like it. So, and a lot of really good looking bathing suits in there too. So I know all you women that actually look at the swimsuit issue, you'll enjoy it as well. Let's talk about the forecast because yes, 41, 42 degrees out there, and we do have rain in the forecast. A little bit of sunshine this morning though, and then rain moves on in around 11 o'clock today with your high temperatures of 55, low of 43. Tomorrow your high of 50, low of 33, yet rain still in the forecast. And let me tell you, all you guys, that there's a number right there. Write it down, 931-427-8780. Jamie, your big head's in my way. Your hair is blocking.
Must be my hair blocking.
It must be. Blossoms, that's right. You didn't get the message. Blossoms,
you didn't get your eyes checked.
And gifts. I can't see through that head of yours. And of course, give them a call for all of those last minute needs that you may, don't wait till the last minute. Go ahead and call them now and go ahead and place that order for Valentine's Day. All right, look at the rest of the forecast. Not bad at all. A little rain here and there, but it should be nice, sunny. Anyway, we need to see some sunshine.
Tom, what's up with you?
Oh, went to the game last night.
Athens stomped them, didn't they?
Athens had a good game.
Did.
Yeah.
Do we need to get a shout out to all the people over in Russellville this morning?
Well, actually, Ollie Pilgrim you were talking about the other day, well, his dad and sister, Ollie's sister was there. He had a son playing.
Oh,
but
good.
his dad was there, and they're good old friends over the years.
Over Home Source Furniture over there.
Coach Jackson and Glenn Jackson. I sit with Glenn.
Yeah.
And so they're getting ready for football, too.
Yeah, well, good. Tim, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic.
Yeah, that's good. Getting a big day planned today?
Oh, yeah, we got all kinds of stuff coming in.
Oh, what kind of food will you serve differently down there today?
We're going to do alligator ribs. We've never done alligator ribs before.
So alligators have ribs?
Yes.
Okay, alligator ribs. I've never heard of that before.
And we're going to be doing ball crawfish. And something new, too, is called grouper throats.
Grouper throats.
Yep. It's
Sounds appetizing. And you say Donnie Marie over at the other place, so Poor Boys, they do a big day today,
yeah,
too.
they do a big old throwdown. They New Orleans style. They got the balcony and all that good stuff. And
there's a Cajun restaurant open here, the Big Easy. I don't know what they got planned for today. Haven't heard from them, but I know they probably got a lot of stuff going on. All right, got a lot of stuff to talk about this morning. Let's get it cranked. First, let's go to the number one topic I want to talk about this morning: Sports Illustrated. Man, Tom, you ain't had a chance. Look how thick that thing is.
You must have some good Alabama articles.
I can't believe you left it in the car all night.
It's got a great Alabama. Here's Catherine Webb, A.J. McCarron's girlfriend that Brent Musburger went gaga. This is the shot. Now y'all don't have to go buy the magazine. That's her in both of those photos. Shoes by Jimmy Choo.
Ooh,
Jimmy
nice.
Choo. Now, if anybody noticed, that's the other shot. But anyway, there's another shot of her I've got on the. Brad, pull that Alabama-Auburn shot up. There's a shot of the Alabama-Auburn where she did a photo shoot, but she only wore, didn't make it to the magazine, but she's got half and half on there, Tom. This issue right here is the most. This is almost as popular as Who's Who in magazine in Athens when we used to put it out.
Yeah, okay.
That we put on delay. Yeah,
almost.
Almost.
There's a stretch.
If you're a football fan, you want to get this issue. It tells you about all kind of things.
All kind of football, huh?
Yeah, you don't have to even read a whole lot.
Frank went through it
This is all in there, yeah. All that's in here. You can look at that later. So that's what's going on. All right. A lot of things to talk about this morning. First, let me go through some pictures. Joseph Cannon, our city councilman, sent us some. You know, him and Tanner, that's his son's name, right? Yeah. They're big fishermen. Well, here was the catch of the weekend. There's Joseph right there, one of our city council, newly elected and youngest city council member right there. And Saturday morning, y'all know I take spinning over here at Sports Feed. That's an hour class, riding a bicycle. Well, the last couple of weeks, we've been kind of full. Dusty McLemore's a student of mine. Well, I got up off the bike. I got to ride up front and be a co-instructor. I took this photo, reflection in the mirror there. That's me taking a shot. There's Dusty down there somewhere, a bunch of other folks y'all probably know. But anyway, we had a packed class, Tim, about 20 people in there this past Saturday. All right, let me see what else I got, huh?
It was a good crowd.
Oh, wait a minute. I got to talk about the most important thing today.
What is that?
Him.
Well, Zorro's hurt. Zorro's hurt, y'all can tell. I accidentally slammed the door on Zorro's foot the other day. There he is right there. Give a shout out to Dr. Pittman. Zorro will live for another day now. Aww. So, yeah. Yeah, he propped up like a tripod now, Tim. But it was 15 years ago on this day, Frank. 15 years ago today, Tom, pay attention. I had this call to come in and call on this client called Telestar in Decatur, Alabama when I was doing a show on Channel 48. I walk in over there about 9 now. It ain't that bad, is it? And the first person I see behind the desk was a little girl named Gloria Taylor. Well, I'll tell you how that went right now.
He wouldn't leave. 15
years later, I ain't left yet. So it was 15 years ago today, Tim. So we need to come over to your place to celebrate today.
No question.
Fat Tuesday.
Congratulations.
Yeah. 15 years.
That's a long time to be putting up with Jamie Cooper.
Oh, here's some photos. Yeah, here's some photos of in the very beginning. Yeah, that's me on the left.
Yeah, thanks. Okay.
Oh, my hair a little darker.
My hair was darker.
Hey, that's me without a shirt on. It must have been Fat Tuesday. I'm down to when he met the beach club then. I was at Perdido, I think, Tom.
Perdido.
At that time. Is that it?
That's it, I hope.
Okay. Oh, I didn't want to show all the mother photos. So.
Good.
Yeah.
Thanks.
All right. I got plenty of stuff here, but I want to talk about the #1 story. This was on the front page now of the Decatur. Now, Frank, pay attention because this has got your name written all over. This is on the front page of Decatur Daily Sunday. Readers, letter writer strikes sour note, Tom, over being referred to as honey.
Oh, Frank doesn't like that.
Let me tell you this going, Frank, you probably agree with this. Says this woman right here, Christina French, says she doesn't appreciate being called names such as honey or baby, and by people she don't know. It says here, she's 4 feet 11 inches tall, weighs 130 pounds. She doesn't appear to be a cantankerous personality, but some daily readers at Tom have told her she needs to pack her bags and move. The most recent one, published last Sunday, titled Southern Culture Insulting Words, drew almost 2,500 online views. The woman complains, Tim, about how locals call her and her husband honey, sweetie pie, and baby. She says by basic strangers since she arrived in Alabama more than 6 years ago. She contends affectionate words are reserved for family, lovers, and friends. The 62-year-old woman, who was born and raised in Germany, said she went to a furniture store in Decatur to purchase a dining room set. The salesman constantly called me honey. I would have left, but I wanted that furniture really bad.
Oh.
Go to Home Source over in Tuscumbia over there, my newest best friend. I said, well, I wish that your associate would call me honey all the time. She apologized. Here are some of the samplings of the people that says, woman, go somewhere else. Rebecca from Decatur, don't like it here? Go back to where you came from. Chris from Decatur, take care, need help packing there, sweetie? Somebody else, Delta's ready when you are, sugar. Veronica from Auburn, maybe your husband is not offended by these words, and that may be your real problem. Why are you even in Alabama if you are so miserable? Here's another one from Decatur. Sugar dumpling, just head north, west, or east. We don't mind, just go.
Oh my.
Sparkman Jr. wrote, my parents were born here and are very southern and polite, but none of the women in my family like having a man we don't know call them by a term of endearment like honey. It goes on and on about how she thinks Americans are more laid back, Southerners are just too friendly. Frank?
Yes.
Sweetie pie.
Yes.
You got a problem with somebody calling you a name?
Not a problem, but I don't like it.
Not a problem, but he doesn't.
You
like
learn to live with it.
I have. You have to.
See,
Why does it bother you?
do y'all at your restaurant, do your waitresses refer to anybody that's maybe Tom's age as honey, sweetie, sugar, anything like that?
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Have you ever got any complaints?
Never.
And they
Do
still
you
get
plan on
tipped.
cutting it out?
No, well, not at all. That's part of the Southern tradition, you know.
That is a Southern.
Why are people offended?
If that's all the woman has to complain about, goodness.
Let's help her pack.
No, she has a right to not like it, so don't like
Frank don't like it.
No,
But then
no.
again, Frank don't like a lot of
it. He
things.
liked that magazine.
Yeah, well, yeah, you did, didn't you, Frank?
Good reading.
Yeah, that was some very good reading. Yeah, very good reading. Tom, what do you
Frank.
think?
I think it's part of the Southern tradition of
Yeah.
good Southern hospitality and being friendly.
I mean, Yankees are rude, and I'm from Chicago. I mean, people are rude in Chicago, but there's bigger things to complain about than that. Honey,
Sweetie.
darling.
I like it.
I like
Pump.
darling.
I like it myself. I like it. All right, let me do two quick other little stories on this Fat Tuesday. Hey, will you do me a favor?
Oh,
You see
poor
that blue
little girl.
bucket right in front of you? Reach your hand down in there and what?
Scare her.
I need you to. Why? He's still alive. He ain't gonna hurt you.
I wouldn't do it either.
All right, let me do another quick. We are talking about Fat Tuesday with Tim's Cajun Kitchen up here this morning too. All right, Pennsylvania. A Western Pennsylvania man stopped at a bar and had a beer minutes after he broke out of the police station holding cell on arrest assault charges. The 40-year-old removed his handcuffs and placed him in the cell. That's when he allegedly knocked the cell door off its hinges and ran away. As he ran out, he then went into a bar and asked for a beer. The customer said he bought a beer for the man, and then before he got it to drink all of it, Tim, the police came in and re-arrested him.
He was thirsty.
Tim, you don't know this
Very
yet, but we're going to
smart.
start something new at your place.
Okay.
And I'm going to help it because I love to talk about bacon. Well, they're doing a bacon festival in other places. We need to start one here. It'd be something good.
I'm going. Bacon's
The
great.
smell of bacon this past Saturday, thousands converged on Iowa's capital city for an increasingly popular festival celebrating all things connected with the meat. It says here they had the Blue Ribbon Bacon Festival draws about 10,000 pounds of bacon served in unusual ways such as chocolate dipped bacon, bacon cupcakes, and other bacons. It says here's bacon. They have a bacon queen pageant and everything else bacon.
That does not sound good to
You
me.
talking about porking out? Now that's the way to go.
Yeah.
Most
I like
definitely.
Joey Boyd's.
Huh?
What does he call those? Sugar.
Something.
What is it called?
Sugar.
Pig candy.
Pig candy.
Yeah,
Pig
that's
candy.
it.
What they call
Pig
it.
candy.
I got plenty of things to talk about this morning,
Joey's
honey,
great at
so
that.
we'll just have to go on and do
Honey,
something.
darling,
Yeah.
sweetie.
We got, I got all kinds of things to talk about. Won't have time to get to all
Don't
of it.
step on the
but-
dog.
Oh, I was also Saturday morning, tell this quick story about Zach Green, our sports director up here. He was going to be on KAC with my buddy over here, Cale Abernathy, and Tim Lambert were doing a sports show, Tom. You ever been there? At Applebee's at 10
Applebee's.
o'clock.
Yeah.
I
You know, Applebee's only open till 11. So I said, I'll go there and shoot a little video, see, what the interest is in that. I pull up in the parking lot. I couldn't even get a
packed.
parking
I
place.
was
I
probably
said,
having a pancake breakfast there.
They were.
Yeah.
thanks, Tom, for giving the story away. I pulled up and I said, man, I must be missing a boat on Saturday morning. They got this many things for
They're
AM
that
radio.
popular.
Man, Cal must be more popular than I thought. I go in, it was Elkmont's Pancake Day.
Way to go, Elkmont.
Yeah, it was packed.
Yeah.
And I didn't even get a free sausage. All right, I'm gonna come back with some news in just
There
a
you go.
moment. Don't forget, Publix. I got the first one yesterday. The first one.
Aren't you tickled?
I sure am. The very first one. I like to read.
You'd like to look at pictures.
So anyway,
Every man in this room has already asked to borrow it.
Frank
Well, not every-
Frank will give us an update on what he liked best about this year's swimsuit edition. This represents basically about almost 10% of Sports Illustrated's annual earnings.
7%.
Start with the front cover.
Yeah.
All right, we'll take a break on this Fat Tuesday thanks to Tim's Cajun Kitchen. We'll be back with news in just a moment. Y'all hang on.